Hello, Year 8. My apologies for the way that I'm having to deliver this. I've tried 3 times to record it and I've just got to the point now where I'm just thinking YouTube. So please do just forgive the camera shake slightly. I will do my best. Surrealism is what we're going to be looking at for the next few weeks, and I just want to go through the instructions with you today for Mrs. Lesson so that you can then continue this work with her, and I will see you in 2 weeks. All right. Your books are located in the sketchbook cube at the back of the class. Your books, to my memory, are bottom left. And Olivia and Harriet, you do have books. They just look newer than everybody else's. All right. So Surrealism. You are currently looking at my laptop and you are looking at the presentation that Miss will be going through with you in just a minute. I will let Miss go through some of this with you, but Surrealism was an amazing movement for many, many reasons. It was from 1920 to 1930, and it really expressed fantasy and dreams, and it brought this into artwork for the first time. So looking at, so this really just sort of encompasses Surrealism for me. Surrealism is a modern movement in art and literature that tried to express the subconscious mind by looking at dreams. Paintings are characterised by an irrational, fantastic arrangement of materials and objects. I will go through this is basically Salvador Dali. It's René Magritte. That is also by René Magritte, very famous, this one. Lots of sky and things in his work, lots of clouds, sky, apples, eyes, men in bowler hats. This is called The Persistence of Memory by Salvador Dali. You will recognise this instantly. It's very famous, but there's a lot of significance there. There's a lot of pocket watches, melting pocket watches. There's a pocket watch unopened on your left-hand side, a diving board. There's a landscape in the background. Lots of questions with not a lot of answers, but I like that. It leaves you to interpret it as you see fit, which is really good. So, moving on. This is also very, very famous. This is called The Son of Man. Again, significance. The significance of the man in the bowler hat. Why is the apple covering his face? What's the significance of the background? What's going on there? Apples have links to literature, to things like Shakespeare, apples being the fruit of knowledge. It has links to Sir Isaac Newton in science. So apples are a very significant thing there. So, what is going on in the picture? How do you describe the picture? Do you like the picture? What emotions do you get from the picture? Think about the quote on the right-hand side. Have a little read of that. What do we think? So, moving on. Today's lesson, what I want you to do, I would like you to create a Surrealism page that includes the artists René Magritte and Salvador Dali. Very simple. There is a very simple checklist, and we're going to go through this checklist in just a minute. So, this is my version of a surreal artist page. You can see I'm going to go backwards and forwards through the quote of the things that you need to have on it, and then we're going to go back and compare to what's on the page. So, number 1. I have added both artists. So if we go back, you can see that both Magritte and Salvador Dali are referenced on the page on the left-hand side, including their birth dates, their death dates, significant things about them. Number 2, you've analysed the artwork. I've analysed Surrealism as a whole in the cloud above the easel, and I've also mentioned it on the left-hand side as well. I have added 2 images of their work. I would say do drawings. I've done both the false mirror, which is the eye, that canvas where clouds are in the canvas but also off the canvas. And I've also done part of Salvador Dali's The Persistence of Memory as well on the bottom left with the melting pocket watch. I've also added my own opinion as well, which is the last thing to do, which I have done on the right hand side next to the easel painting. You can see I've put I adore the style of Surrealism. It is my favourite movement. It genuinely is. It's one of 3 of my favourite movements that I like about Surrealism. It's really cool. I love pop art as well from the 1960s. I love Dada from the 1940s, but for me, a groundbreaking movement was Surrealism, because it challenged people's perception. Magritte was really good at challenging people's illusion, but I think Salvador Dali was brilliant at challenging perception. And both of those are mentioned on my artist page. So I will let Miss show you this on the big screen, but it's nice to see a video of it as well. But in the meantime, this took me under an hour and a half to do from start to finish. You will have the whole double lesson to get this done in your sketchbooks. Please start on the next page after your last project, which was the mark making project. Just move on. We will complete this project by the end of the summer term, and there will be an outcome for this, and it'll be very much directed by yourself and how you want to take your work. So it'll be a real chance to be expressive. It's going to be cool. I'm looking forward to seeing you in 2 weeks. In the meantime, behave for Miss, and 8i, really behave, and especially my tutor group. You really need to behave, because I'm going to be back on Tuesday and I want to see positive things. All right, so good luck. Please make sure you leave my classroom as tidy as you can, and just get the work done. And if you get any questions at all, ask Miss, she will help you. In the meantime, take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.